The REVS project launched in 2020 to demonstrate the feasibility of EVs and chargers injecting power back into the grid. The project has comprehensively achieved its objectives. The successful rollout of the technology means that vehicles can now be used as a dual-purpose asset for transport and as an energy resource that can both store and supply energy depending on the needs of the grid.
Today really is a celebration of the completion of this project, and moving to a scale that is certainly a first in Australia and I think significant globally in understanding the practical application of this technology. The lessons learned can serve as a base to expand the number of zero-emission vehicles and equip us with a roadmap for a large-scale implementation of vehicle-to-grid services.
REVS represents the direct convergence of the electricity and transport sectors. In the future, it will provide customers with a further opportunity to optimise the usage of every kilowatt hour they're using in their home and through their electric vehicles.
The REVS project, when it commenced, was a world-leading project. It's introduced the first bi-directional charger into Australia. There are 51 vehicles providing actual frequency support services, and we've got real customers participating and learning what vehicle-to-grid can do.
We literally put bi-directional charging on the map, and as a result, I think it will lead to a cheaper and more sustainable electricity generation to 100% renewables.
Looking back, we're going to see REVS as the moment that vehicle-to-grid technology came to Australia. And we're also going to see it as a pivotal turning point where we started to understand what an 100% electrified vehicle fleet will look like in Australia.
Vehicle-to-grid is a really critical piece to the evolution of electrified transport and decarbonising the energy grid. Electric vehicles spend a lot of their lives parked, so that's when we can use that time to charge them with the most economical and renewable energy sources, but then use them at the same time when they're parked to help offset those peak times.
Vehicle-to-grid services have the potential to transform the way we produce, distribute and consume energy.
Bi-directional charging in conjunction with things like rooftop solar will offer energy freedom to people to generate, store their own electricity for both their home as well as their transport.
The opportunity for vehicle-to-grid is as enormous today as it was when we started the project. If all of Australia's vehicles were electrified, they'd store 5 times more energy than the Snowy 2.0 hydro station.
We can draw on the role that the vehicle-to-grid vehicles will play and manage that peak demand. And the lower we keep peak demand, the less we need to invest in the network, which ultimately means lower bills for customers.
When I started the project sort of unfolded, my eyes were open to the other possibilities, and it's everything from disaster resilience to energy security, managing the energy, vehicle to home, vehicle to load, the other aspects of V2G.
It sets Australia up to deliver world-class services and a world-class energy ecosystem, supporting the direction towards 100% renewables in the electricity grid.